Hello everyone, it is 9:30 on Sunday, the 11th of June, and this is the piece that my random wheel picker picked for me to focus on this week, and hopefully, fingers crossed, get a finish. So where are we at? Where are we starting? We are starting on this bottom book, second to bottom book, this brown book here, and we have a little bit of the map. And I'm using the smallest possible hoop because this here is the end of the fabric. And it was hard, trust me, to find a hoop that fit. The plan is, as I said, to finish the brown book, the red book, and hopefully the anchor. And that only leaves the lighthouse, the clouds, and the little birds up there left to finish. And maybe the flags, I'm not sure about the flags. So not much left to finish actually on this piece. As you can see. Here you have the comparison. So just the lighthouse on the top and two more books and an anchor down here. So yeah, keep your fingers crossed for me that we'll have another finish. It was actually kind of ironic that the wheel chose this piece because this is another piece that was on my stitch 9, I think. And it was also another piece that was on my list of possible finishes for Mania. You know, I listed them by finish size, and this was not the next one, but the one after that. The Mill Hill was the next one. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, I'm excited to see a finish on this, so let's see what we can do. That circle in the sky is the full moon. And it is a full moon indeed. It is Monday, I want to say the 12th, but it might be the 11th of June. That moon looks huge and orange in real life. It's a little paler and a little less huge in the video. And this is all I managed to get done on my book. That is 2 strands of brown. So I added this sort of weird looking anchor shadow on the right. And I wrapped it around. I added 1 more or 2 more horizontal lines of the book. So my plan to finish this book this week and the book underneath it are not going well. But I do have a very nice moon to keep me company. And now I'm going to fill up my water bottle, tidy up for 15 minutes and then go straight to bed. Those 2 strands of cross-stitching were the only alone time I've had all day, or the only me time. I've been working really hard, and then I had to do some homework to prepare for work tomorrow. So it's like an optional book club thing, but I agreed to read 2 chapters and I hadn't read them all the way through, and there are exercises to do, mathematical exercises in the book, so I had to do some brain bending stuff, but I think we're okay now. And gonna go put down the cross stitching, like I said, do the tidying up, maybe do some yoga and then go to bed, but it is already 10:30 p.m, so we'll see.
So here I've just decided to cook some broccoli and carrots in the oven. This is from a HelloFresh recipe, and you can hit me up if you want a free box within Sweden only. In the background here, while the potatoes are cooking, I'm seasoning some meat, but I didn't manage to grab any footage. And here we have the finished product on my plate.
Hi guys, it is Wednesday evening. I've just finished, I had a busy day today, obviously worked till 4:30, then I had Swedish till 6, we cooked until 7:30, and then I studied until now, which is 8:30. I'm studying some stuff for work, not very exciting for anyone who isn't a programmer, but I think I'm losing my stitchy bug a little bit. As you can see, I haven't really worked on this all week. I'm not sure if it's because I'm really busy, because I've got all this studying and stuff, or if it's because, sorry, there's a man stretching at me, or if it's because I just don't like these colours, or if I've just been stitching too much, but I have now finished for the day, like I said, except for I've got to shower and tidy the house, but look, you have to draw the line somewhere, and this is where I'm drawing my line today. So I'm going to stitch for about an hour and a half, and then I'll shower and do all the stuff after that, I think. And We'll see if I do tidy the house at all, but at least I would have stitched. And if you can see, I've added the white for the anchor at the bottom of the book there. So right now I'm going to be picking up my O. The symbol is an O, this one, and continuing my way down the book. Someone is singing in the courtyard, so I probably should lead them to it and go get stitching. Spending my stitchy bugless time to fix the mess I caused last vlog and sort my flosses again for Amazing Animal Kingdom. Hello team. So I have a parcel here to open. Just gonna swizzle you around. I have not opened it, but I have torn it open because of the noise effects. All right, so let's have a look inside. This came all the way from Ukraine, and it looks like a brick of unsavoury products, so I'm amazed it got through customs. Several layers of cling film later. That would have been a good ASMR. And here's my package. Hang on, more cling film. All right, so that one wasn't cling film, that was just a freezer bag, so we're good. All right, so this is all from a company called Fruzilok, which is a Ukrainian company, and here are their contact details. And I ordered from them those beautiful horses, which Luda has stitched one of. This is so gorgeous. I love the little ladybug there. And it comes, and it's stitched on wood, and it comes with all of the wood and threads that you need. I also got a Halloween based one, which is so cute. Look, the bases match. And I got a witch as well to make for a friend of mine who is a witch, or pagan. And again, this is from the Halloween collection, and it's so cute. I also got just a few thread organisers because I wanted to try them out. And they are a really sturdy cardboard. I bought two, and apparently I got a free half. They're a really sturdy cardboard, and I think they will work well for kits. So I'm going to give the kits that I bought a go. They're with DMC floss, and they're just gorgeous. So I'm really excited to try them. And what else? Oh, you can order from Ukraine to the EU. It did take a month and a week or so in postage, so please don't order if you're just going to be mean about postage time during a war. Like active shelling, you know, might take your parcel a while to get here. It was not expensive at all, so I highly recommend if you've been interested in trying these kits out. If you want to wait for my opinion, I will tell you all about it. I'm kind of tempted to start this one like today to get my stitchy bug back, because it has beautiful fields and this bead, and then these are beads as well, so, or a button maybe, but I might actually do that and let you know how it goes. We'll see. But I spoke to my stitchy friend Morgan and Misty and Stitches, and Calico, of course, from Calico Cross Stitch, and they both told me that I deserved a new start to get my stitchy bug back, so we might start something on the same theme together as well. But yeah, I'm really, really excited that this finally arrived. There were customs charges to pay, but they were just mostly service fees, and then like 30 kronas. So for everyone else, that's €3. But the rest was service fees for sending me a text to tell me to pay my import fees. I do not have a good relationship with our postal service when it comes to importing from outside the EU, because of course I come from the UK, so I have a lot of my own stuff delivered here that belongs to me, is just from the UK, and I still have to pay customs fees when I get that shipped to me. So yeah, we're not best friends, but anyway, not going to go on a rant here. These are the items that I got, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Here is my new start. I'm so excited. It is Thursday night. It is 7:30 p.m. and I'm just joining the Swedish coalition, the Swedish Stitchers. It's me, Linda and Becca from Stitchy Becca, and we are going to have a stitch together, and this is the start I'm going to have. Also, I'm so excited. Today is a very social stitching day, and this has actually made me a lot more excited about stitching, so good call, both Calico and Morgan. But I'm so excited. I love this kit, the Finery of Nature. I've loved it since I saw Luda stitch it, and it smells so good. Like, I'm sniffing the chart. It smells so good. And here's the key. And do you see how many blended threads there are? 1! And then on the other side, let me just get rid of the chart. It's just backstitch. I say just, but just backstitch. So that's really exciting, and there's pretty much all of them are 2 strands. There's like 2 cross stitches with 3 strands and 2 half stitches with 3 strands, and the rest are 2 strands. So it's on 14 counts. So that's really easy and really nice. I know there's quite a lot of backstitching and cording, but at least the stitching should be easy. And I'm going to start in the middle and work my way to the bird, I think, to start off. The finch, or I think it's a finch, could be a sparrow. I guess we'll find out. I'm excited. I'm so excited. This was such a good idea. Hi friends, it's Thursday night. It's past my bedtime, 10:45ish p.m. But I really wanted to finish this first leaf on the bottom right of the design, which I have now accomplished, and I've even used some of that vibrant dark purple as well to start the flowers. This design is quite addictive, and I just want to stitch on it right now, which is really great because, of course, last time I spoke to you, I thought I was losing my stitchy bug. So it's really great that I haven't, or I found it again. And these colours are just wonderful. So there's 3 shades of green, as you can see there as well in the leaf. There's some back stitching to go on top of the leaf, but I didn't want to do that just yet. But yeah, I'm really proud that I managed to finish a whole leaf in my first session, and I'll get back to it again tomorrow after work, I hope, amongst all the other things. But I'm really proud of myself because today I finished all of my to-dos on my to-do list, which is not, is rare, I would say. Usually I put way too much on there, but today I actually managed even to have some self-care, so really good. Thumbs up. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Guys, it's cheat day. Hello team and good morning. As you can see, it is Sunday morning. Yesterday, this is how much I managed to get done, minus this green up here and this green here, which I did this morning when I forgot to film. But I think it's looking really good. I've done my first blend here, and I ran out 4 stitches short, which was super frustrating. There's a little bit of flower still to stitch here, and then I was working my way, there's a big plant here that I'd like to do today, so I'm working my way over there. And I'm just about to start my first 3 strands with this cream colour for those snowdrops. So yeah, I'm going to get started, or continue stitching, and I look forward to showing you my progress. But the reason I didn't film yesterday was because I worked until like 9 p.m, just a casual 9 p.m. working day, so I think it was like 8:30, but yeah, and I did take a break for supper, so it's not too bad. I just had some stuff I wanted to finish before I could really clock off and let it go, so yeah. And I'm very happy to be stitching this, so let's get those snowballs going. Hello. So it's possible, first of all, that I'm probably echoing because I am in the bathroom, but I wanted to share another side of me with you guys. So you may not know this if you're new to my channel, or if you haven't known me for very long, but I really like fountain pens, and I have a few different colours of ink, and I find that writing with them really calms me down. Now, I don't write my novels or my stories with fountain pen, not like Neil Gaiman, because I had this huge bump here and it was starting to hurt my fingers. But nonetheless, I do really enjoy writing on them. So this is my current pen. I do have 2. I have a Parker, and then this is a Ferrari. And it's been a long time since I've written with one of these pens because, I don't know, just wasn't feeling well, I guess. I didn't want to fill them up. So I'm going to be filling this up today, and the first step is to wash it, and to make sure when I wash it that I wash this, which is the ink cartridge as well. Okay, so we're back over here to dry the pen nib out and make sure that there's no more water in it, and you do this by very gently squeezing. And I also like to give it a little polish. Oops, I've taken off the top by mistake. That's okay. Now's a good time to give it a polish. You do have to be careful because even though we did all of that rinsing, sometimes there is still some ink, as you see, hanging around, ready to spill all over your clothing. Alright, so now we have a ready to go fountain pen. As you can see, I've got this, well, can you see? Yes, the sort of twizzle is all the way up at the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up my very well shaken ink here. I'm trying to keep in frame for you guys, and I'm doing an absolutely horrendous job. And again, you do need a lot of kitchen towel at the ready because ink is insane, and there's a reason we went to Biro. Alright, so what you do is you dip your pen nib in the ink and you hope not to get any on the sides, and then you just, you twiddle this so that you're catching the ink up into the pen, the same way that we were when we were washing it. Then when you've got a full or half full pot of ink up here, you hold it above the inkwell and you twist until one whole drop of ink comes out. And that is just to make sure there's no air in the funnel. Now, I'm not a fountain pen expert by any means. I'm much more of a dimensions expert. I just really like them as a tool. So if you're interested in getting started in the hobby, I can give you some pointers, but I certainly can't give an expert any. All right, that is me. I'm going to clean this now and make sure that my sink isn't still blue, and then go and write those, well, in this case, a birthday card. And here's just some proof that no matter how hard you try, you'll probably end up with at least some ink on your fingers. Now, if you're interested in trying out a fountain pen, perhaps I've whetted your appetite, then they do make fountain pens just like this one, which take cartridges of pre-made ink. Those are a lot usually cheaper, at least in the UK they were, and then you can buy later on attachments for those fountain pens with the same kind of ink cartridge, but instead of being pre-filled ink cartridges, they are refillable like this one. Those obviously refillable are better for the environment, but the ones that are pre-filled with ink are super convenient, and you don't have to go through all of this washing of the fountain pen and all that. This is actually a novel I wrote when I was testing out the Neil Gaiman method. I never finished it. It's quite close to being finished, but this was when I got sick, so maybe I got sick because of the writing. As you can see, I've gone through lots of different colours of ink. We have green, blue, black, purple. I think there's even some pink somewhere in here. Good morning, everyone. This is what my Nature's Finery is looking like after or on Sunday morning. Oh no, my headphones are stuck on the piece of paper I wanted to show you. Here is the corner that we're working on. So you can see that we finished the bottom left blue flower and the bottom left snowdrop-ish flower. There's a lot of backstitch and cording and couching and French knots still to go, and we've started work on the border. So everything except for this green here was yesterday, and just started off with that green this morning, and it's looking very good. For the border, I'm doing the reverse typewriter method, so I'm starting at the bottom and working my way up. And the tension's wonky because this Ada is rejecting the hoop, so getting it in the hoop is really hard. It's so stiff that it fights back, so you have to be really on point, and I'm clearly not ready for that level of fighting with my hoop this morning. But yes, this is what it's looking like, and I'm very excited to get stitching. Though I do have a few responsibilities, as always, with homework, and I say homework, studying for work, and what else? Planning my week, calling my dad because it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, if anyone out there is a father or a single mother. And yeah, I'm gonna get stitching. Hi guys, it's Sunday, it's 10:30 p.m. and I am just finishing stitching because I need to go to bed. And this is how much I managed to get done today. It looks really good, doesn't it, huh? Look at that border. I thought this would be boring to stitch, but it's actually okay, I think. So my plan is to, there's 4 of these to go, so 1 more to go here. 4 of these to go, 4 of these in total, so 1 more to go here, and then it becomes a bar across. My vague plan is to take it across, but obviously tomorrow is Monday, so we're back to work, so we'll see how fast that goes. I may also start working on some of the small motifs here. There's 3 flowers and some other small bits and pieces. The bird goes here, and we're not going to work on the bird until I finished all the way around the bird, and maybe even then, we'll see. Might do the back stitching first and then the bird, because the bird is, I'm very excited for the bird. But it's a lot of stitches, so I think waiting might be a good idea. There is a lot of gold. What is it? Gold couching everywhere on this piece. Everywhere on this piece. I'm not even kidding, like here, all the way around these. Well, not all the way around, but in bits around these, it's like a lot of gold, so. At least I think it is. Like gold couching. So, yeah. But I won't do any French knots until I finish the whole piece because I don't want to squish them in the hoop. But I think the couching might be fine. I'm having some regrets because I think I remember Luda saying that she saved the couching till last because the things that she did in the middle didn't look good. Maybe I need to go back in time and watch Luda stitching this. That's stitching with Luda, or cross stitch with Luda. I'll link her down below. All right, but I'm gonna get stitching. No, I'm gonna get washing my face and going to bed. I wish I was gonna get stitching. Good morning, it is Tuesday morning, and this is how far I managed to get yesterday. I didn't have very much stitchy time yesterday because I had Swedish lesson, then I had my Swedish exams. I finished the course now. And I did really well. I got 82%, I think. This is really good. And then we went shopping. No, we ate first, then we went shopping. And then we came home, and to be honest, I was exhausted. This was 9 p.m. I was exhausted. I just sat on the floor reading Reddit and not cross-stitching for like half an hour until I was finally like, I need to cross-stitch before I go to bed. So that's what I did. I added some more stitches up here. The plan is to at least get to the top of the side border and then maybe move. I need to finish this flower here. It's not finished yet. And then maybe move to the leaves here. There's 2 leaves, 1, 2. But I am really enjoying doing the border, so I might just keep that up until it's finished for this quarter. I might need to move my hoop because I think the border will come to here, and it's right on the edge of the hoop. But we'll see. I'm surprised by how generous the borders are. I actually had to message someone who's stitching on this and be like, okay, it was Christine from Calico, and be like, this is too much space on the border. Have I counted wrong? And I might still have counted wrong, but she said she also had quite significant border space. So maybe Dimensions have learnt how to do borders, who knows. But anyway, this is my progress, and now I'm going to go get ready for work. And feed the fish. Feed the fish first, I guess. Hello. So if you follow me on Instagram, you're probably aware that I have a new sal, and I did mention it in my last video as well, and it starts today. Today's the 21st of June, and we're going to start this cute little beach ball with a little crab on it, and I'm very excited, if you can't tell. So I'm going to open it up, Draw a line from the top left to the bottom right corner and from the top right to the bottom left, on the back of course, to find the middle, and get stitching. Wish me luck. Alright, so it is 10 p.m. again, and this is how far I go with my beach ball. So I'm about half the way down widthwise, and you can see sort of the top shape of it coming to life, so that's really exciting. And this is the crab's eyes, this little gap here and here. So that's really cool. I'm gonna go brush my teeth and go to bed, but first let me show you my new hair. So I just had a little bit taken off at the bottom, and the hairdresser was like, do you want me to dry it after? And I was like, not really, I just want to go home. But it wasn't anything like wrong with him. I was a bit tired of speaking Swedish for that long. And he's used to me anyway, because like one year I went and asked him to shave half my head. So yeah, he's pretty chill, but look how cute the curls are when I just dry it naturally. So yeah, it's a little bit shorter, but not too bad. And it's a little straight because he put some product in it. That's all, I'm going to bed now. Look at these bags. Hello, my lovelies. It is Thursday night and tomorrow is Midsummer. This is how far I am with my beach ball. It does look a lot more like a beach ball now than it previously did, so that's exciting. And I've been studying and I've got my water there, and we're preparing to leave tomorrow for the countryside. And so here's what I'm packing: phone chargers, travel sickness tablets, a new start, and my iPad. And a bunch of clothes in that bag there. Oh, it got all blurry. Midsummer is a bank holiday here in Sweden, and I always joke with my partner that it's Sweden's real national day. So Sweden does have a national day. It's at the beginning of the month, but I feel like that's sort of a newer holiday, or that is a newer holiday. Midsummer has been a really long red day for a lot of people. I mean, of course, National Day has been on the same day, but previously it wasn't a bank holiday. So on Midsummer, there are actual traditions. You meet with your family, you have cake, you play a game called Cub. Usually, I mean, obviously not everyone in the whole country is doing that, but that's kind of the vibe. I guess the police wanted to be in the vlog too. And so you go, if you can, you go to the seaside and you just enjoy the sun. So fingers crossed, touch wood, for a sunny day. And new start, because it's summer. I mean, it's been summer for a couple of days, but it's midsummer. It's also actually my grand's birthday, which is why we're taking the iPad, because I need to give her a bell. All right, toodaloo. Actually, I don't know if you can tell, but I have a really bad headache. I'm just masking really well, so it feels like this section of my head is like blobby and painful, and my brain is like swishing around up there. Now, don't worry, I get this a lot. This isn't like an aneurysm, I hope. But it is a very common symptom for me. So I've been doing some stitching, but I can't really bear the light that I need to stitch. So probably going to bed. But I have been reading as well, and studying and lots of things today. And we bought a cake to take out to the countryside with us tomorrow for our picnic. So maybe you'll get to see that tomorrow as well. I wanted to pop back in because I was reminded that I actually haven't, talked about my Instagram on here for a while. But if you want to see some of what I think is funny cross-stitch content, or you want to see more of my stash, or more of what I'm doing day to day, and yeah, essentially, if you can't get enough of me, you can follow me on Instagram at cat_talks_, and I do post, I'm trying to post fairly regularly there. So if you miss me during the 2 weeks that I'm gone, you can always follow me on Instagram and you'll see me more regularly and be able to interact with more regularly with me as well. Of course, you can just come back here and leave comments any day you like, and I will definitely try to reply. So if you want to talk to me, reach out. I love receiving messages. I love replying. I love making new friends. So hit me up. Can you tell I'm a little bit over painkillered? But I'm going to get a decaf tea, actually, because I think that will help soothe my soul, if not my mind. Soothe my soul, if not my head ache. Hi guys, so I wanted to unbox my first Fruselock kit with you today. Alright, so it comes like this. Oh, that's a chart. The chart is inside this little book, so I'm just going to shuffle that out. So the thread is pre-sorted and swirled, as you can see, to keep it neat and tidy. Then we have the wooden base and the felt pre-cut into shape. And this will go on the back of the wooden base so that you won't see the mess. We also have these two blocks, which I'm assuming go to make the base together, and beautiful artwork on the base. I think there is, yeah, there's on this side. Then we have the beads and needles. So you can see there is some invisible thread on a tiny and adorable bobbin. Some beads, and then the button or the main bead, which is this ladybug. There's also what looks like two cross-stitch needles and a beading needle in there as well. And then the cutest little postcard of a Christmas Fruselock horse and Santa Claus, and a little space to write. Really cool. And then the chart, let me just remove it. So the chart comes with two sides, one for backstitch and one for cross stitch. And it also comes with the QR code on the inside to download the Saga pattern, which is the app I use on my phone to cross stitch complicated designs with. So it supports it supports normal stitches, half stitches, in different directions, fractionals, beads, backstitch. It supports everything. So I really love the Saga app. This is the icon here that says that this pattern comes with the Saga app pattern as well. And I think this is a really cool thing that people have started doing, because it's like having a pattern keeper import. But like I said, it works for backstitch, it works for half stitch, it works for beads, and it just works really well. So my horse is this way up, which is good. I think this is the centre line that they've kind of made a bit bolder. I am going to get started because this is my Midsummer start, and I will see you tomorrow. Also, hi, it's Midsummer. It's Friday the 24th of June again. Still Friday the 24th of June again. And we're back home. All right, I'll see you guys later. Hi guys, it is Sunday, it is 3:41 p.m. and I just wanted to show you that I did finish this yesterday, or rather very early this morning. It has probably the fewest beads of any mill hill I've done to date, and a lot of block stitching, so this would be a really good mill hill kit for a beginner. And I did attach a chain, as I always do, even though I don't use them until Christmas time, and here is the back. So, and you can see here the X I drew to find the centre with pencil. So the next steps obviously are to cut this out and glue some felt on the back. But I'm very pleased, especially with the crab. I think he's really cute. So, and then of course I stitched on the wooden horse that I told you I was going to start for Midsummer. What to say about this piece? Compared to stitching on the paper Ada, it is obviously a lot more sturdy. It doesn't bend as much. It does bend a little, but it doesn't feel like you're going to damage it, whereas all of my mill hills end up a little bit curved. It is a little harder to find the holes at first, though by the time I got to these stitches, I was getting a lot better at it, because the width changes where you go, and it's a little harder as well to end threads, because since you can't bend the wood, you're ending up pushing your needle, through one thread at a time. And so I sort of gave up, as you can see by the long stretches here. But I am still really enjoying this. The only thing is that it's quite a small piece, although it is full coverage. It's two of these, I guess, together, maybe 2.5. Although it is a full coverage, it's still quite a small piece. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's always a pleasure to share my life with you guys, and happy stitching, and I will see you next time for more fun and games. Alright guys, bye bye!